Save big during Labor Day at Lowe's. Get up to 40% off select major appliances. Plus, buy more to get up to an additional 20% off. Shop even more savings with 3 Stay Green 1 cubic foot vegetable and flower garden soil bags for $10. This Labor Day, take care of your home for less at Lowe's. We help, you save. Valid through 9/3. Soil offer excludes Alaska and Hawaii. Selection varies by location. Select locations only. While supplies last. See Lowe's.com for more details.
Hey, welcome to this week's show, and I've got to interview that we're going to do a little bit, but I want to talk about some stuff. Went to a place called Bat Cave Comics and Toys in Santa Rosa. Amazing. And thank you, Mike, for hooking me up with a great deal on the Hellboy's hand. It is amazing. I'll show some pictures of that. Also, this week's winner, we got this week, and then we got next week, and then is it. We're done with the Galactic Star Cruiser. It's happening at Disney World. That is opening March 1st. The official hotel is opening that day if you guys want to visit it. Find out anything more, Disney.com or DisneyAdventures.com or YourNerdSite.com. We got there, all right? Star Wars Galactic Cruiser, you don't know about it, is immersive adventure on a hotel. You enter, as soon as you enter the hotel, you are going up into outer space and you are on a cruise going through the stars, and you decide how your outcome's going to be. You're going to be a rebel, resistance, you're going to be the bad guys, First Order, you're a bounty hunter, a Jedi, whatever you want, it's going to happen. Stuff's going to happen all through it. Shows, dinner, everything's included. You get your own hotel room, and you just have to experience it to get it. Now, this week, we're going to Santa Maria, California. We got Sean Gooman. Yeah, Sean Gooman, congratulations. You got to pass 2 passes for that. Now, you got to figure your own way to get to Florida. That's on you, buddy. But everything else is paid for, food and all that is having accommodations. All right? So figure it out. Let's start the show. We're going to come back, talk about a few things, and we're going to take you into, yes, Santa Rosa's The Bat Cave Comics and Toys. But first off, let's start the show. Welcome to Comic-Con.
Where once a year, sci-fi buffs take their lips off the barrel of a loaded gun and spend half a day adjusting their eyes to sunlight.
You want to see a comic book with pregnant zombie nuns?
You psychotic nerd!
Dude, what a bunch of freaking nerdos.
Can't you see I'm white and nerdy? Look at me, I'm white and nerdy.
I'm a nerd too.
Your personality needs some work.
You're not part of the popular clique.
But I was kind of a lonely nerd in high school.
I started a quilt. I did yoga twice a week. I wore flip-flops in public.
I like to roll with the gangsters. Although it's apparent I'm too white and nerdy. I'm just too white and nerdy. I'm just too white and nerdy. Look at me, I'm white and nerdy.
You're a nerd.
So, over the course of last week, Tom Holland's Uncharted came out. Brand new movie, hit the movie theaters. I saw it. He's supposed to be like the latest Indiana Jones. It's based on the Sony PlayStation video game Uncharted. How close was it? Not very close. He doesn't look anything like it. Yeah, Mark Wahlberg didn't. Was the movie good? It was okay. A lot of things like, really? Would you do that? Really? Well, some news is Female First is Tom Holland had to learn how to bartend for his new movie Uncharted. Okay, so they quote him saying, one of my favorite things about what we did for a living is when you get the opportunity to learn a new skill for a reason other than just wanting to give it a go. And he really enjoyed the whole bartending thing. And he does that. That's his whole thing, flipping the bottles, flipping around, and doing pretty good. Now, the movie topped the box office, and this was last weekend, $44 million. Still in theaters. If you want to see Tom Holland, he's still pushing it hard. Yeah. And he had his shirt off. AMV would have loved it. He had no shirt on through the entire movie.
Wait, who would have loved it?
Tom Holland, he still looks like a kid.
I thought you were talking about Zenaida was going to really love it.
No, you. I thought you liked Tom Holland. He's not sexy.
He looks like a little boy. I mean, if he was a bartender, I'd be wondering, why are you checking my ID?
You know, he's like 24 or 25 now.
Well, you know what? Lucky him. He's going to look young forever. So, but doesn't that kind of remind you about the story of when Tom Cruise played a bartender? Is it called Cocktails?
Yeah, Cocktails, yeah.
Cocktails, yeah. So it's just similar.
He was flipping around, flipping all the bottles up and down and stuff like that. But you know what? I liked that movie. I liked it a lot.
You really did I think because that's the life you wanted to have.
No, I just like Tom Cruise. Anything Tom Cruise puts out, it's good.
And what about Tom Holland? Anything Tom Holland puts out, is it good?
Okay, the movie is not a movie. I paid to see it because I wanted to go out with a buddy to go do something and get drinks and watch a movie and have dinner. I would not. This is a movie that I wait to come out on home to watch. It's not a movie I paid to see, but there was nothing else out.
So
Either
for
that or
IndieWire, they're trying to say that Tom Holland is the new young James Bond. So you don't characterize him as that.
No, he auditioned for that and tried to push it, and they have no interest in using him as a young James Bond. That's not the direction they want to go. But I will tell you, the movie set up Uncharted for sequels. There is a bonus scene at the end. There's another there's 2 bonus scenes for the movie, so they're already going forward with it. So,
well, here's the real question: would you go see it again with me? Since I haven't seen it.
No, I'm probably going to have. It's going to be because it's going to be next week. It's going to be on demand. You can see it on HBO Max and all, or one of those things.
What, exactly. Would you still sit down and see it with me?
Yeah, there's nothing else on. I'd watch it with you. Yeah, I really would.
Sorry, Tom.
Now, in other news, I want to play the music that is just right. You got to do this music. Yes. Oompa Doompa Doompa Dee Doo. And we post this on social media, and it's hard to believe. Hugh Grant is going to play an Oompa Loompa in the new Charlie and the Chocolate Factory prequel. So we're going to find out how Darth Vader comes alive in this Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, how he became to be. No, seriously. Timothy Chalamet is going to play young Willy Wonka. Producers were originally going to get rid of the Oompa Loompas because they did not want to upset little people. Now the Oompa Loompas will be played by regular actors.
As it should be.
But I still
wait
think
a minute,
they're going to...
Are they upset about Hugh Jackman? Because he's 5'11", so they're going to need to transform him into a small
No, I think they're going to shrink him down. Okay, so originally they were thinking about the original with Gene Wilder. They were midgets. They were on the set.
Right.
That upset them.
The little people, not midget. When I just upset them.
Little people. Sorry, I apologize, all right? You can hit me. I'm sorry. But then, but in the new movie with Charlie, what's his name? I forgot his name.
You mean Hugh Jackman, Hugh Grant?
No, the new one that came out in 2000.
Oh, the one with, oh my God, Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp. I don't know how you do that. But his movie, they were just one actor that was repeated all over the place, and they just had somebody play. They just shrunk him down. That's all they did. I don't know either one upset him. I mean, what are you taking away jobs, or I don't know.
Yeah, I think it is jobs.
Well, now you got Hugh Grant doing it, and I don't know if he's going to be repeated. Maybe he's repeated all of them.
So do you think Eagles are upset about Peacemaker because they're CGI?
Yeah, probably. They're protesting. They're like, take us off the flag.
But help me understand, though, Timothy Chalamet, yes, great actor, right? A lot of stuff. Smart guy, went to Columbia, NYU.
Who is he? What else was he in?
Dune, dude.
Oh, that young kid?
Look at my phone.
I know.
At my phone. Yeah, you know. Like the guy that everyone probably thinks he's sexy, but he's too... I'm sorry, you cannot be that skinny. I could kick your ASS.
I like the original Dune. The new one, I was falling asleep in. And they had an all-star cast. It just...
The acting was good.
They just can't...
But it was long.
Dune is such an amazing book and story. It is so good. But when they try to turn it into a movie, it doesn't work. Maybe it should be a TV show.
TV series, I could see that.
You know, a little bit here, and add a little bit, so there's always a cliffhanger. I mean, you know what the story's going to be, you know, about the spice and all that stuff. It's basically based, but, you know, I don't know.
But here's my thing. Wait, so Willy Wonka, so this is when he starts the factory, because Timothy doesn't look too young, and it's not going to be coming out until 2023, the film.
Well, yeah, I guess it's the part when he runs away from his dad and just leaves with the kid. What happened?
Now, the question is, are they still going to follow that the storyline?
Maybe they're going to reboot Willy Wonka.
Yeah, was a severe ortho?
I don't know.
Anti-candy? What's going on?
All we found out is that Hugh Grant is going to play an Oompa Loompa. That's all the news we're reporting. We don't know.
That's it.
That's all we got so far.
Okay, well, I'm more excited about Hugh Grant than Timothy. But you know what? This just shows that Hugh Grant has no limits from whether it's in his real life that he picks prostitutes on the side or all the different roles that he's played. I mean, no, he's played a gay man. He's played a killer. Yeah. He's played everything. So way to go, Hugh. And Hugh Grant, I still love you in Love, Actually.
Yeah, he just wants money. That's it. Okay, so let me jump real fast because it's going to lead into the next story. Daniel Radcliffe was telling People magazine, and he's playing Weird Al Yankovic in the new movie. The singer's life is not something he's taking lightly either. Yeah, they're actually doing a motion picture about Weird Al Yankovic. I don't know who's going to... I'd probably go see it just because I want to see it. So I have some sets on photo sets of Radcliffe dressed up as Weird Al Yankovic for the movie. Jesus. It's funny. I'm like, oh my God. But he's taking
isn't he too short?
I don't know.
Radcliffe's pretty short, no?
He's wearing the Hawaiian shirt is a huge responsibility, he said, and then I don't take lightly. I'm honored to finally share with the world the absolute 100% accessibility true story of Weird Al's depraved and scandalous life.
But the thing is have you ever knew him to have a scandalous life? I mean, if anything, people just talked about his hair, which that wig on Radcliffe looks terrible.
You saw it. That looks horrible.
That looks as bad as Wonder Woman's wig on the second movie.
That's why I thought it was a joke. Well, and then Stereo Gum says Weird Al Yankovic is launching his own pinball machine called Weird Al's Museum of Natural Hilarity. The machine will play 17 of Weird Al's greatest hits, including White and Nerdy, the opener for our show, White and Nerdy, Like a Surgeon, and World Crimes. The machine was also feature many props from the movie UHF. It's a movie that should have won an Oscar, but didn't. So I don't know what to say about that. Other news, Barbie's house is for sale. Yeah, Screen Rant says Barbie's dream house has been placed up for sale. Listing for the Malibu home reads, iconic as the Hollywood Walk of Fame. It's breathtaking 3-story, 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom Malibu Oasis, astonishing ocean views. Is the former home of Los Angeles' California's biggest celebrities. Barbie, the gorgeous sanctuary, is 3,775 feet, 41 inches wide. Party room, DJ booth, blah, blah, blah. The house is 1-bedroom, 1-bath. Truly says Barbie's actual Malibu dream houses were $25 million. The actual dollhouse set costs $225 in stores. Now, here's the thing that blows me away. So I lived up
By the way, the address is 1341 Palisades Beach Road in Santa Monica, zip code 90401. And who claims it to be Barbie's house? Like, who's the official person?
I don't know, but I got to tell you this. I lived in Ojai, California, which outskirts below Santa Barbara and above LA, right? So I used to go over there. My girlfriend at the time, she goes, I want you to see this house. I'm like, oh my God, it's all pink. What is this house? Yeah. It was the lady who originally designed the Barbie doll, lived there, and the house, I was like, oh my God. I was looking online and...
It's 3 stories, right?
Yeah, it's her dream house is built in Ojai. And you had to go through a gate, and it's a gate, and I saw it, and I was like, oh my God, it's this. So, I don't know.
But it's in Santa Monica, correct?
No, this one's in Malibu. So this is her Malibu dream house.
There's multiple different Barbie
and that's
houses.
Her dream house. So
the question is, do you want the modern one, the antique one in Ojai, or maybe just save your money and get a real house that has your own design? Because pink is pink. Let's put it that way. No offense to the singer Pink.
I don't want pink in my life. No, thank you. But you know what? If you look at pink, it really is. It's okay. There's this genius guy invented the paint rock, invented all these things. So if you look at pink for a while, what it's supposed to do is calm you down and it brings your heart rate down. So a guy sold a poster that you put in front of you to help you bring your blood pressure down and everything like that. It was just a piece of paper that was pink.
Okay, I was in a wedding. Thank God this person will not listen to this podcast because they're not about nerdy stuff. In fuchsia, which is a very hot pink. Yeah. That is not calming.
No. If it's hot, it's not.
I mean, look at this pink.
I'm not a doctor. All I can tell you is
any mild, cool colors, right? It could be blue. We have a light green that you want to get rid of, even though it looks great with the huge Yoda poster. But what are you going to do? Okay, so Barbie's house is cool and expensive.
Yeah. So... yeah, it's cool and expensive. All right, real fast, because we haven't heard anything about it in a while, and we're getting the music right now. Indiana Jones, dun, 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 it's almost wrapping up, to let you know. Number one, it is completely, they filmed everything they needed to. They just got to put it together. But recently, Harrison Ford came to an aid of an Indiana Jones crew member, and this was like a week ago. The crew member was having a heart attack when Harrison shouted, "Get a medic quick." Source tells the newspaper, this is The Sun, all of a sudden, a male member of the crew collapsed. Harrison was standing just yards away and yelled for a medic. There was a huge amount of panic. The on-site the aider did CPR while they waited for an air ambulance and paramedics to arrive. Now, Harrison Ford, you couldn't do this, man? Well, COVID, but, I would have put you in a higher class, dude, if you did this.
So so why are they giving him so much credit? I mean, just because he has awareness and common sense?
No, because he went like this. He saw the guy die and he went, "Hey!"
I know.
Guy's dying over here.
So don't
get
start
him?
dying in front of Harrison Ford. He's not the true superhero that you think he is.
You know what he should have done?
That's what he is. He's a very expensive paid actor.
If he's in Indiana Jones, he should have taken out his whip and just wake him up. Get your ass up with the whip. That's just me. You should have done something with it.
Yeah, that's not funny when we're talking about someone's life.
What else is happening? Oh, so The Batman is opening next week, which I really want to see.
Wait. That's not what you originally said to me.
Now I want to see it because the reviews came out, and this is they did a release. They haven't done the release in the United States yet. The release is in Europe. New fan favorite. People are going crazy like, oh my God, this guy is doing an amazing job.
So that last podcast we talked about Robert Pattinson sitting down when he pees, that doesn't affect you anymore.
Well, Daniel Craig is kind of a wuss, but he's a James Bond. I mean, he pulled it off. And so in regards to the Batman, Hollywood Reporter says Cross Studios celebrating the release of the Batman by selling a limited edition Batman Tourbillon watch. It costs $100,000. Only 10 of the watches have been produced. And the black and red lights up. No, the white. The black and red watch lights up. Has aluminum bat signal on its face. And the handmade watch was assembled in Switzerland. Has 283 parts. Jesus Christ.
Now, do you still have your Batman watch that I got you from Fossil?
No, I don't. But I have the Superman one that you got me that has Clark Kent and flips around, and I found I don't make it anymore, so I stopped wearing it because it's like a collector's item. The Batman one that you're talking about is, I think, for sale for like $4,000 on eBay right now.
Good Lord, better find that in my jewelry.
UPI says a rare 1998 Pokemon card was recently auctioned off for $90,000. The newly flawless card set a record for the highest public sale of any Pokemon card.
Andre, did you hear that? Go through your Pokemon cards after you're done with college. Hypebeast says Pepper Ridge Farm is selling goldfish crackers that resemble the Mandalorian. That's going to crumble in your hands before it turns into the Mandalorian.
Yeah, that's the way.
They are available for a limited time. The crackers retails for $2.79, but are being sold on eBay by Star Wars collectors for as much as, guess it, $75. Adweek says also, if you want to add on to that collection, let's have some goldfish and some liquor, because The Walking Dead is launching a limited edition. Do you hear it? Whiskey. If it was turkey bourbon, I would have it. The bottles will feature quotes from the show's characters, and all I gotta say, what a waste of money.
They're trying to capitalize before everything's over. Yeah, The Walking Dead is done.
But not the Mandalorian.
Should have never had. Well, they should do whiskey for Mandalorian. Petrid's Farms. Jeez. I bet you we can find, if you go to Amazon, Amazon.com has everything. I'm guarantee you can probably find Mandalorian goldfish crackers regular price.
It's the monopoly.
That's how it is. All right, let's go on a little excursion. Let's go through a store and find some things that are unbelievable. If you love those hard-to-find toys, unbelievable. Let's say, and you probably don't know what I'm talking about.
Maybe a Tron Cycle toy?
Maybe Space 1999. You want the Eagle 2, the one that was made in 1977. And the Eagle 2 was the original prototype for the Millennium Falcon from the TV series. He has it. I couldn't believe he found it. I'm like, you know what? Do you have an Evel Knievel? Bam, he had an Evel Knievel. I was like, oh my God, my brother broke with that. Well, I'm talking about Michael at Batcave Comics and Collectibles. Let's go there and walk around and see what he has. Amazing stuff.
All right. So, Mike, what's your full name?
Mike Holbrook.
Holbrook. How did this all start?
Probably, I don't know. It's 13, 14 years ago. I just started recollecting my childhood. And then before the TV shows were popular, I got into buying storage units and started like accumulating other stuff and then reselling. And then I started going to flea markets because I had too much stuff, and then led to toy shows. Then it led to this and running a toy show. And now I'm looking at, we're hopefully opening a second location in the next couple of years.
And where will the second? Well, so the first location we're at, and if you guys haven't gone to it, it's Batcave Comics and Toys in Santa Rosa. This place is like a museum, and it is just beautiful. Where would the second location be?
We haven't quite figured it out yet, but in California, but not in the expensive Bay Area.
Oh, yeah, I got you.
Maybe towards the Sierras or something. We're looking at a place in Grass Valley a little bit. There's a couple other small towns that we'd like. But
So how long have you been here for?
this location, I've been here 5 years.
It's doing well here, huh?
Yeah, this is my second store. I had one inside the back of a friend's comic shop for about 3 years before we opened this.
Jesus, dude, this is beautiful. Now I'm looking over above him. He's got like the oh my God, so many Star Wars stuff.
Yeah,
You've got he's got just so those any of these originally yours or
No, I don't sell my original stuff.
Okay.
A few things I have left from childhood
it's yours?
are still in a box.
Okay, because the ones that are hanging in my studio, they're originally mine. From
Yeah.
Darth Vader to the X-Wing to I even bought the other ones. So this is amazing. Okay, so take me place to place. And if you guys want to visit this or see anything online, what's your website?
BatcaveComicsandToys.com.
Okay, so we walked over here in this section. What exactly is this section?
It's kind of like the manga, anime, kaiju section with a little bit of Lego added in because that's the only room we had for it.
Okay, I'm going to throw something for you, okay? Do you have anything from Star Blazers?
Star Blazers. We might have a few comics.
Oh, okay.
I haven't had Star Blazers toys in a couple years.
Okay, I'm going to throw you something else. You ready? Robotech. Where's Robotech?
Back over there.
Whoa!
Oh, and over there.
Oh,
yeah, we have Robotech.
All right. You ready for the next one? Let's see. We did that. Battle of the Planets.
Battle of the Planets. Again, we might have a few comic books. I sold the last toy I had from that maybe a year ago or something.
And what did that go for? Was it the ship?
No, it was some of the 12-inch figures.
Oh, the guys?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So this is all the section for this is Godzilla, anime, everything here, right here. And what other sections you have? I mean, this is
everything's kind of sectioned off. Over here we got Disney. We're a little low on Disney stuff because people like it so much.
And is it selling fast? Disney's still a big hot commodity?
Yeah. We're actually looking for more Disney collections to bring into the store.
So what do? You really go to flea markets and look for stuff or online?
I mean, we run ads saying we're buying stuff. People know from word of mouth we're buying stuff. I've been buying stuff locally for a dozen years, so people kind of know to come to me.
So when people are broke during the pandemic, they must came here like, oh, I want to sell this, I want to sell this, I want to sell.
We bought a few storage unit size collections during the pandemic.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, dude.
Actually, more than a few.
And you did pretty well during it. What I've heard, and tell me if I'm right or wrong. I heard during the pandemic, a lot of people were so bored, especially the tech kids that work from home, that they started collections.
Yes.
I was right. Comic books were a huge thing.
Yeah, comic books, toys, baseball cards, Pokemon cards, everything blew up during the pandemic. I mean, coins, watches, military antiques. It seems like anything collectible blew up.
So, and is it coming down or is it still staying up?
I think it's plateaued a little bit. I don't think it's coming down. I think it's going to start going back up again now that life returns to normal.
Okay.
Because it brought more collectors in that are going to keep on collecting.
Okay, because I was at a Comic-Con last weekend where I saw you, and they had She-Hulk, and it was selling for, and I'm talking about the comic book, for like $25, and I'm like, come on.
Yeah.
She-Hulk always sat there, and they couldn't get rid of that. But now
I have a She-Hulk #1 over there for $1,000.
Now,
for a graded copy, yeah.
I'm not talking about the first one, but I'm just saying like issues. But I've never seen her sell before.
Yeah.
And is it $1,000 now because of the TV show?
Yeah, it's the TV show.
But if the TV show wasn't on, be honest.
No.
How much?
It'd still be a $50 book like it was 4 or 5 years ago.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So let's continue on. So we've got Disney, and then what else?
Disney leads into, of course, since they own it, Star Wars.
You know what? I have this in my house. It's on my counter.
Oh, the tank? Yeah.
Yeah, I have the tank. It's not worth very much, is it?
Yeah, actually, it's a big one. It's desirable. They only made it once, so yeah, people like it.
How much do you think it goes for? I'm talking about from the Clone Wars.
Yeah, this one, I mean, it's in an open box. It's complete. It's got some extra troopers. I think we got, what is it? $250 on it.
$250.
Yeah.
That's not bad. How much did the AT-AT go for? I have like 2 of those in my house.
That's the original AT-AT. If it's complete with original chin guns, it's about $180.
That's it? I'm always expecting more out of it.
Yeah, without the chin guns, it's a lot less, though.
So I have both of those. I have those, but it's never going to leave my house.
Yeah.
And then what about the Millennium Falcon?
Well, we have a few in the box. We have one in the box, complete with everything. It's
$425.
$425, yeah. Then less for a out of box one, of course. Then we have modern ones. I mean, we have the huge Falcon up front. We have all the Falcons.
Was it oversaturated with Falcons for a while?
I think the Solo Falcon got oversaturated.
I hated
It didn't
the
have
Solo
that classic look. It had that front covered in, so people
They
didn't really
put
like it.
the escape pods they left in.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
hated that. Dude, I love talking to you. You're like the only person I can talk to that actually understands what the hell I'm talking about. So come on, go walk with me. I love this.
Then we go into the G1 Transformers and robot section.
Whoa, you got to stop.
Yeah.
You've got Starios.
Yeah.
I have those still. The ones that roll up. Okay, let me ask you $1 million. Where are your GoBots? You have to have GoBots.
I don't really.
Wow.
There might be a couple. Oh, there's a GoBot.
Oh, there's a GoBot. Okay.
There's a GoBot.
And can you sing the theme?
There's some GoBots.
Do you remember the theme?
I do not remember the GoBot theme.
They're GoBots. They're robots. No?
I remember now. Oh, there's a power suit.
Oh, my God. Oh, yes. And then he's got...
There's a container. There's some of the Robotech you were asking about.
There's Robotech. We're looking at all this stuff. This is some of it's original. Some are reissues. Some are sealed. You got to come up and check out this place.
Yeah, we have all levels of stuff from vintage originals to loose modern, packaged modern.
Okay,
everything.
so we got this here. We've got all your. Oh my God! How much is the complete set of all the Dinobots?
I don't have Swoop or Grimlock right now. It looks like.
Yeah, Grimlock is the biggest one, huh?
Yeah, he's the most popular, and Swoop's the most breakable. So.
Is it really?
Yeah, his beak just snaps all the time.
Huh, I did not know
In
that.
a box and forgot about for 30 years. You pull him out of the box, his beak's broke.
Okay, all right. And do you have an original? Oh, there's your original Optimus Prime.
Yep.
Broke the door of mine, the back door. So my the wife bought me. Geez, you got a DeLorean one?
Yeah.
Is that a reissue? When did that come out?
It's a couple years old now.
Okay. All right. All right. So, and then what do we got next? What's coming up around this corner?
I think we got G.I. Joes.
G.I. Joes
and Turtles, a bunch of just random stuff.
And are you doing the He-Man? What's the reissue? And what's the is it because of the new TV show with Kevin Smith? The fascination with He-Man again?
A little bit. I think that might also help ruin it because nobody really likes that show.
I haven't watched it.
But no, I think it's the nostalgia factor. I mean, people are now at the age where they want to play with the stuff they had with their kids. Netflix and everybody's releasing different series, releasing the old series and rebooting everything. So people are able to play with the He-Man and the Turtles and the Star Wars with their kids with the similar toys that they had as a child.
Yeah. This is amazing, dude. Okay, so what's in your back corner here? Is this your museum over here?
Over here's the museum. Yeah, we're still setting this up. Oh, come on, sir. It's okay.
We're walking through, people. Yeah. I apologize to you guys. So
we were lucky enough to buy out a toy sculptor studio that's been working on toys since 1981. His very first toy line was Snorks, if you remember that.
Yeah, I remember the Snorks.
And so pretty much everything.
They were a knockoff of the Smurfs.
Is prototypes.
These are all prototypes.
Yeah.
How much did this run you to get the whole thing? Or you don't want to disclose that? If you don't have to.
Mid 5 figures.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you going to sell these, or just you want to keep them?
No. This is like the largest collection of prototype toys on public display in the world, as far as I know. I'm not finished doing it yet.
So are you going to be upset? Can I take pictures of this and post it?
Yeah.
Okay, you guys got to check this out.
We got the original Playmates pitch piece. This is the first Star Trek figure ever sculpted for Playmates.
Yeah.
That's the one they sent in to get licensed. And they were like, yeah, we're doing it. We like the look. Let's do that. So they sent it back and they made the toy line. And
Good
that's where
Lord.
all the Playmates stuff came from.
So we've got these are Star Trek Next Generation, correct?
Yeah.
And then we go down farther. What are these for? These are
I got
Monster?
Skeleton Warriors. This is an unreleased, unproduced line called Playmates did it. It's called 21. It's a robot series.
Yeah.
They made the toys and then scrapped the line in the TV show, and it was never produced. So those are the only ones of those in the world that you'll ever see. I got second series Monster Force stuff.
Okay.
Which was unreleased. A lot of this is unreleased. Then we got like a bunch of Godzillas. Kong, Turok. He sculpted for so many years and so many different things. And down here we got a lot of the Super 7 stuff. Everything you see in red is an original wax sculpture.
Okay.
So that's the original art before the toy ever happened. And then all the other ones are either hard copies or painted samples or whatever.
This is amazing, man.
Yeah. This is his life's work. I mean, he's got all the Disney and Peanuts and stuff he did over here.
He did all these.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at another. These are for.
These are these. See behind
from
there?
McDonald's.
The 100 Years of Magic.
Yes.
He did 106 figures. They only used 100 of them. But like the Roger Rabbit's an unproduced figure. His ears are in a bag. He broke.
Oh, poor guy.
Yeah.
So these are the ones. So we're looking at the prototypes of the Disney Happy Meals for the 100 years where they were celebrating Walt Disney World.
Yep.
And these are the prototypes they did not use.
No, these are the ones they used.
Oh,
There's a few in here that weren't used.
They weren't used, but these are the ones that were used.
Yeah.
And these are the originals before they went in production for the.
Yeah, these are the painted samples that were sent to the company that was contracting for McDonald's to get approved and then made into the actual toys you got in your Happy Meal.
Oh my God, this is beautiful.
And this is the sculptor right here, Scott Hensey. He's a local in Sebastopol. A great dude, and obviously an amazing artist.
Jesus, look at this.
And then the best part of our museum, in 1984. Galoob Toys started to make a Last Starfighter line of toys. They produced 6 prototypes that were kit bashed together and rushed out for Toy Fair.
Mm-hmm.
Because they were rushed out and they didn't look so good, they didn't have a good response at Toy Fair, and Galoob squashed the line. These were thought lost to history, but these are the only 6 ever refound. It took me 8 years to get these once I found them. So I kind of rediscovered and brought these back into.
So these are the original 6?
These are, in that picture, there's all 12 of them. Mm-hmm. These are the only 6 known to exist.
Jesus.
Yeah.
And where did you get those from? Some collector?
A friend through conventions. He was like, we were talking toys, and he was like, yeah, I have those in storage. It took me 8 years for him to finally dig them out, but he really had them in storage. We got them authenticated, put in a book, and everything.
I love this movie. Yeah. I loved it.
Yeah.
And it didn't do that well.
No.
And I have the comic books, and I can't believe.
Some in there.
Yeah, I have those at home. So those down there, the bottom ones?
These are all customs made by a couple different companies. That's Toy Weaver. Mm-hmm. They have great articulation and removable helmets and stuff. And then the other ones are all made by Lobos Collectibles in Australia or New Zealand.
So they really never released the Last Starfighter toys?
They only made 12 one-off figures, and 6 of them are probably in the dumpster that these were rescued for.
Jesus.
If you ever want to hear the story, come in and I'll tell you.
This is amazing, dude. All right, that's another time. And then
we're not always set up here. We're going to do a Star Wars thing because right here, this is a storyboard Bible.
Yeah.
That's shot for shot, every scene used in Return of the Jedi. That was actually production used. That's the real deal. If you flip through the pages, you'll see every shot.
And where'd you get that one from? Another collector?
I bought a collection that was archive stuff and came from one of the producers.
So let me ask you a question. I have a lot of toys that still have the original. I save all the cardboard cutbacks because I like the pictures.
Yeah.
Some of them say Revenge of the Jedi. Are those worth money?
If those are from the 80s,
yes.
They wouldn't have come out in the 80s. The Revenge of the Jedi stuff never got released because they changed the name before the toys
They did, but I got it on.
They have proof cards that you can get as collectors that were never released.
But it came in like, what do you call it? Like you would buy the toy, and inside was a pamphlet to read, and it says coming Revenge of the Jedi.
Right.
All that stuff. That's what I have.
In the pamphlets?
Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Are those worth anything or no?
Well, everything Star Wars vintage is collectible to some degree. If somebody needs the pamphlet for a box vehicle they want to complete, they're going to jump on.
I can't believe you have The Last Starfighter. Amazing movie if you haven't seen it. All right, the museum's, when's this going to be going? When can people come by and see it?
Anybody can come in and see it now. We'll talk about it whenever. It's just, we only get time to work in here when we have time.
Okay.
And, yeah, obviously the store's a priority, but this is definitely our passion right here.
Okay, and then for the store, if we head over here, what else we got?
We hit the beginning of the Pops, which are everywhere.
Pops are those going to go down in value, or are they still continuing?
It seems I'm about to lose a lot of your customers right now.
Why?
To me, they are the modern Beanie Babies. I can't stand these things. But a lot of people love them, so we carry them. It's not about what we love. We got to have stuff for all our customers.
Yeah. I mean, so it doesn't make a difference if they're sealed or not.
Well, most of them were never tape sealed. You can just pop them open.
Yeah, it's just like I have the only ones that I own are Han Solo in carbonite, and I got 4 of those because one's on my desk, one's on my work. That's my favorite thing is Han Solo in carbonite.
Collect what you like. I mean, I will never tell somebody not to buy Pops, but
I wouldn't either if I owned the store.
Yeah,
you'd be stupid.
It's just not what I personally collect. I mean, we both have, me and Amanda both have a couple in our collection just because they're characters we like.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
I got the dude.
Do you really?
Yeah.
You seem like a dude guy. You totally seem like a dude guy. And then, but some of them are priced higher because they're hard to get, right?
Yeah.
Like the Indiana Jones, I was trying to get him in a truck.
Yeah.
That's hard to get, right?
That's hard to get, yeah.
And why is that? They just didn't make enough of them?
Yeah, some are limited. Like this one, they only made 480 pieces of the Skeletor, so, it's over $1,000.
Do you know how many people ask me these questions and they think I know the answers to all this? They're all like, hey, is this comic book worth? I'm like, dude, I really don't know. You got to Google it.
Yeah.
You got to Google it. I don't know. No. And people collect things they don't know. All right, so we've got the Pops here. And then what's back here in the corner? This is huge. This store is big.
The Pops lead into, we got the Hot Toys cases, the big sideshow stuff. There's another case of it over there and more over there. We're the only licensed Hot Toys authorized dealer, or whatever you call it, in North Bay. So.
Okay, and how does one get about doing that? You just
got to sign up and be a brick and mortar store and jump through a bunch of hoops and buy a lot of stuff.
Okay, so I've seen all your regular stuff. I want to ask you some stuff about comic books.
Okay.
Is the comic book industry, and I've gotten letters about this, people asking me, and I've talked to, is it dying or is it coming back?
No.
It seems like it's coming back.
Right now. I'd say comic books right now are one of the best investments in the world.
Over
real estate, precious metals, almost anything right now because it's in such a boom. But we got to figure out how long that boom's lasts because people are saying it's driven by the MCU, but people are also saying the way the MCU is going, we don't know how it's going to go. But the comics are still going up.
The movies are helping them, right?
Yeah.
Of course, yeah. So are people actually going into the stores purchasing comic books to this day?
Yeah. We don't carry new books. We just focus on the vintage and collectible. But there's 2 local stores that just do new books, and they're busy every Wednesday, new comic book day. And
here's the biggest thing I had a pet peeve. So during the pandemic, I ordered my comic books to be delivered, but they were folded up, shoved through the door. I hate the postman.
Oh, that sucks.
The goddamn postman so much.
We put a lot of stiffeners when we ship comic books, and we got don't bend stickers, but you can't control the post office.
Oh my God, I see it right there. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Hellboy's hand and the
right hand of doom and the Samaritan.
Those are beautiful. Yeah. I did. Once again, your website. I need to know the website.
BatcaveComicsandToys.com.
And then, are you going to be in another? We didn't have one up here in Santa Rosa Comic Con. Are you going to have one soon, or anything, or?
Not until this stuff's all figured out with the pandemics and everything.
Okay.
Because it's hit or miss with convention crowds right now, and it costs so much to throw an event in Sonoma County, like more than a lot of the other Bay Area counties.
Are you thinking about doing any signings here?
Yeah, we've done a few signings here, and we're going to continue to. But the people we can get right now that would be easy are still taking precautions because of the pandemic.
Yeah, I got you. Okay,
all right. We're in a bat cave. We're down underground with no ventilation. So.
Yeah, this is beautiful. I love it down here. And what's your address again? Tell everybody.
104th Street, Santa Rosa, California, 95404.
All right, and I'm going to take tons of pictures, and I'm going to film around here, look at different stuff, and I am going to post the hell out of it all over the place. Hey, Mike, thanks for letting me hang out with you, dude. If there's anything that you want to push at all, or no? You're pretty happy.
No, we didn't talk about the comic section. I'll say something real quick, and you'll see the pictures. We have the longest comic wall in California, as far as I know.
I'm probably going to stay over there for about 40 minutes. 40 minutes. I came up here to buy one thing, and it ends up going to be like 30 things. That's how it is. So, and then where do you get your comics from? Do people actually come
Collections, I go everywhere. Yard sales, estate sales, flea markets, but really a lot of it's just coming in from word of mouth.
Can I ask you one more question? Yeah. Are you doing animation sales at all?
We have a couple. I mean, there's a cable staring at you right there.
Okay.
But it's not. We don't have a huge market for it. We get like cool ones that we like,
and then put them up. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And then the comic books. Do you actually go out and finagle with other people to get?
Oh yeah, we're always working deals. We got a good network of different comic book dealers that we work with, collectors, and just the random walk-ins. And those are usually the crazy best ones.
Now, remember, if you guys aren't collectors and you don't know anything about comic books, and you just want to explore it and try it out, this is a great place to come to see it. And you come up and go through Sonoma, come up here and get Jesus. Your statues are beautiful, man. What makes you decide on which one to get?
Popularity of a character. I mean, people love Star Wars and the Mandalorian, so we got Mandalorians and Stormtroopers.
I love the Scout Trooper.
People love the Batman and the Harley Quinn. So
did you see the helmet that I got from the Scout Trooper?
Yeah.
That was for Disneyland. You know that, right?
No.
So a lot of those helmets that are open like that I get. So my boss he gets me to. I do a lot of audio stuff for them.
Okay.
So all of a sudden he goes, "Oh, we're gonna put this, in here," and they're trying to build stuff. And they're like, "No, we don't like it, or it has a crack." he's starting to just mail it. He goes, you can have it.
Oh, wow.
And it's supposed to be hung, or it's a type. Like, have you been to Disneyland, the new Star Wars land?
No, I haven't made it yet.
All right, well, if you walk in, there's like helmets all over the place. The helmet didn't look good, so he was going to throw it away, and they just ended up mailing it to me.
That's cool.
And I said, just keep mailing it. I'll just keep mailing them. I don't mind. That's how it works. I love it. All right, I am at Batcave Comics. Thank you so much, Mike, for letting me hang out with you.
Thank you.
Dude, you are awesome.
All right, that's Batcave. Now, if you want to find more, just click the links. You've got to go there and visit it because their museum is just starting out. They've got from the last Starfighter, the original prototype dolls that were never made. He has so many things there you got to take a look at. And I guarantee you walk in there, you're going to walk out with a comic book. I saw She-Hulk. He was selling She-Hulk. And I was like, I should buy this. I should buy this. And I was like, no. Do you want to know how much it was? I think it's going for $1,000 right now.
She-Hulk is popular now.
And it wasn't that popular if you go 2 years ago.
So as soon as you hear something's going out, go buy something.
All right, check this out.
Wow. Future. I gotta check this out, Doc.
Busted Coverage says Arnold Schwarzenegger has a new job. Is he going to be governor again? He and Logan Paul will host the Slap Fighting Championships on March 5th. Slap fighting. I just have to go home. That's all I got to do.
Jesus, he just wants to keep. I've never seen anybody want to get on social media so much. No, and I admit I like watching. He's funny.
Let him be.
He's a funny guy.
Let him be.
But he just loves doing it.
Let
you know what he should do?
be.
He should do robot. The BattleBot Championship. Arnold Schwarzenegger should hold that.
He's just lonely. That's all. Poor guy. Tom Holland tells NBC that one of the Spider-Men in Spider-Man No Way Home wears a fake butt. I'll give you a spoiler, and I'm not going to tell you who, but one of us has a fake ass in their suit. You can figure it out then that for yourselves. I remember being on set and being like, wow, oh, hang on a minute. Now that's not real.
Tobey Maguire has to be.
I would think so.
I think it's Tobey Maguire.
But, you know, he's not that skinny, though.
So Andrew Garfield has a fake ass?
I think so. Because he's super skinny.
Maybe it is him.
I think it is.
You know what? You could guess, but it's probably a 1 out of 3 chance you'll probably get it right.
Just see it from the Broadway show when he's playing the piano. If he's sitting down, if something sticks out, then you know it's Toby.
But he's not really doing any movies, Andrew Garfield, anymore.
Oh my God, he's doing so many like Broadway show. He got nominated. No, he just did a movie that was a Broadway show.
That's right.
That guy is.
He's
nominated for an Oscar. That man's on fire.
I did not know that.
He's on fire. So also video game addiction now is an official illness. Yes, Fonseca just had a conversation with his little one about this. The Atlantic Journal-Constitution says the World Health Organization, yes, the WHO, not Dr. Who, has announced that they are now going to recognize video game addiction as an official illness.
Do you have to wear a mask?
Probably just to prevent them from watching the game.
Is there a shot for this? Are we going to get 2 vaccines for the video games?
No, it's called a lot of therapy. Someone is addicted to video games if they have, quote, have a lack of control over the impulse to play video games.
Or shake their hands.
A tendency to prioritize it as the expense of others' interests or obligations, and continue or escalate involvement despite experiencing negative consequences, meaning not gaining friends, not socializing, like staying in your place at all times.
Do you know this sounds exactly like an alcoholic? Those are all the symptoms of an alcoholic.
Yeah, a functional one sometimes. The WHO says 3% of people are addicted to video games.
Yeah.
So it's a real thing. So
it's escape from reality, most people. I remember people were all into, Second Life and all those other ones, and they were just hours and hours.
Well, it helps you to forget about your problems. It's an easy socialization thing. Like they even say, right? Like I think also like your son would say, oh, I'm playing online with friends. I'm like, you don't know who these people are.
Yeah.
So it's just what they're manipulating for feeling about belonging. And then it's also you feel you could accomplish because you spent hours and hours. Well, if you spend those hours on the basketball court, on the piano, talking to other people, you could be just as good, but it's scary to do it alone. And video games makes it easy that way.
And remember, there's nothing wrong with I love video games.
Me too. I set my Atari system.
But in small doses or once in a while, it's fine. You know, like you do this there, do there. You know, I like my comic books. I could sit in the restroom and spend hours reading it, but I limit myself and I put it here, and I have 2 more to go through when I have time again, because I have work to do. But
balance is key. So you need to cut it off. So make sure, and we are preaching to ourselves too, like just maybe like an hour, or if it's a super young kid, 30 minutes, and then go play a board game, go outside, do a walk, go clean up the house, do something.
Yeah.
But moving on, for other people who have addictions, but I think he got out of it. Colin Farrell tells Collider magazine that he went to Starbucks.
He does have an addiction.
Yes,
he's an alcoholic. I saw him drunk when he was just lived up in Ojai. And I saw him drinking at a bar, and he got in a fight with somebody or something like that. And I didn't know who he was, but I guess he just started coming up. And this is before Daredevil. What were you saying?
No. I mean, he was getting movie roles over and over, and then he had that scandalous video scene with him very drunk with a young lady, and he went away for a while, but it seems like he's got back. So once an alcoholic, once an addict, always an addict. But so guess what? At Starbucks, he's dressed as Batman character Oswald Cobblepot. My apologies. Thank you. AKA the Penguin. The first day we tried the whole thing out. We took it for a drive, a spin, metaphorically speaking. We did it in Burbank. It took about 6 or 8 hours. It was a team of 10 or 15 people, and it was really fun. I went into Starbucks and ordered myself a very Oswald drink, an oat milk latte with 2 Sevilla sweeteners. I got a couple of stares, but only because it's such an imposing look.
Yeah, he's playing the Penguin in The Batman, and they're not pushing it hard. And they're not pushing the bad characters because I think they're trying to release them as surprises of how they look. It's really hard to see them.
But I've seen little glimpses here and there. They're not the traditional look. Look, it's not.
Is it dark and scary? Oh, it's not.
The show to me, from the trailers, it looks very dark. And Catwoman has a huge presence. In this movie.
Compared to Danny DeVito's one to this Penguin, what would you say?
Well, Danny DeVito is more the cartoon-like, and the other one's more realistic. So it depends what you prefer.
Okay. So the big thing that the show's on is The Batman. And if you get a chance, we're putting it up tonight. Thank you so much. Warner Brothers, DC Comics, T-shirts, hats, other things for The Batman, and you can win them too, just simply by entering online at yournerdside.com, okay? I was going to get into it, but we're going to see the movie next week, and then come back to the show, and we're going to tell you what we thought of the movie. You guys always make sure on social media to reflect with us what you think about it, always at Your Nerd Side. What was I going to say? I'm going to do a list of the top 10 most sad Batman comics stories ever. And I can think some deaths, something about the Joker, different ones. Think about it.
Robin, the one never written. Well, no, there was one written about him marrying Wonder Woman, and he dies. He lives on.
We've got 10 of the top one. I've got a list, and I was just putting it together before the show happened. I didn't finish it yet, but I can tell you one of them is about the new 52s or the different timelines. You know what I mean? All right.
Hey, before you sign off, remember when you guys go see The Batman, you will not recognize Colin Farrell. He looks nothing, Fonseca, nothing like the Penguin. I mean, he doesn't even look like himself. So good job with the makeup work.
Yeah, it looks like my brother. Yeah, cool. Hey, so we'll see you on next week's show. Enjoy The Batman and make sure you go to Little Caesars to get your pizza before they're gone. Have a good week.
I realize you guys are all nerds.